Interesting. Anyway, for our restart of our Master Duel series, we're doing something a little bit different. So to get the pack that we're drawing for, first we have to generate a card that will let us start to pull these secret packs for 24 hours. And then we're getting a pull from it. And that is not looking like a good start. Okay. I got a polymerization. Oh, sweet. Alright, I'm going to pull all of the packs first, and then we'll have a look at them. Okay, so that was a free one. Okay, that's a little better. Got two of those. Okay, so this is number 2. Okay. Write this down before I forget. Lose track. Okay, so this is number 2. This is number 3. Okay. This is number 4. And this is number 5. Okay, so I had to watch it back, whoops, to make sure I had drawn the right amount and stuff. So, now that we've done that, let's take a look at the cards. So I had to generate this because this is the theme, the archetype of the whole thing. So I had to generate Red Eyes Black Dragon in order to generate unlock the ability to purchase those packs. So let's see what else we got. Subterror Cave Clash. Subterror monsters, which I don't have any. Monsters you control gain 500 attack defense. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to use that. Red Eyes Insight. Send monsters from your hand or deck to the graveyard. Add 1 Red Eyes spell trap card from your deck to your hand, except Red Eyes Insight. You can only activate once per turn. Polymerization, super stoked. Didn't have that for the entirety of the last series. Okay, an extra deck. Beast Order 2 plus level 4 monsters. Once per turn, you can also XYZ summon Zodiac by using 1 Zodiac monster you control with a different name and attribute. Transfer its materials to this card. It gains attack defense equal to the attack defense of all Zodiac monsters attached to it. Once per turn, blah blah blah. Don't have any other Zodiac monsters. Prediction Princess Astromorgana. Let's see. During the end phase of this turn, destroy as many defense position monsters your opponent controls as possible, and if you do, inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each. Ooh, that's something. Red Eyes Retro Dragon. If a level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster you control is destroyed by your opponent's attack or card effect, while this card is in your hand, you can special summon this card in defense position. And if you do, special summon as many of those destroyed monsters as possible in the same position they were in when destroyed. You can also, let's see, attribute this. You can normal summon one Red Eyes monster during your main phase this turn. In addition to your normal, attribute this card. You can normal one Red Eyes monster in addition to your normal. Unpossessed Charmer. Monsters you control cannot... Oh. I can't use that at all in this. Add Emancipator Resistance. When monster effect, when you control an Emancipator Synchro monster, negate the activation. Yeah, don't have any of those. Time Magic Hammer, nice. Special summon the Claw of Hermos using a spellcaster monster. Do I have any spellcaster monsters? I don't know. Anyway, target one face-up monster in the field, equip this card to it. At the start of the damage step, if it battles an opponent's monster, roll 6-sided die, and banish that opposed monster until the standby phase of the nth turn after this card's effect. Witchcraft. There's a spellcaster. Alright. You contribute this card and discard one spell. Special summon Witchcraft monster. Okay. You can send this face-up card you control to the graveyard. Special summon Red Eyes Black Dragon from your hand. 100 Dragon. Once per turn, you can have this card gain levels equal to the number of cards you control, and if you do, it gains 100 attack for each level gained. That's super cool. Lasts until the end of the turn. You can target one face-up monster you control that was special summoned from the extra deck. The first time that card would be destroyed by battle. It is not destroyed. Red Sparrow Summoner. Spellcaster. When this card you control is destroyed by battle with an opponent's attacking monster, sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one warrior type monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck in attack position. I don't know if I have any warriors. If you control an aroma monster, which I don't. Well, if you gain life points, target one face-up monster your opponent controls and destroy it. Okay. This guy's activate, you can add. Can't do that because I don't have any. That wacky magic. Banish all spell cards from your graveyard. Destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls with defense less than or equal to the number of spell cards you banish times 300. Ooh. Right, as Zombie Necro, we're familiar with this card. We've been using it. Goddess Bow. Claw of Hermos. We're using a warrior monster. If this card is special summon, target one other face-up monster in the field. Equip this to it. Blackstone of Legend. You contribute this card. Special summon one level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster from your deck. If this card in your graveyard, you can target level 7 Red Eyes monster, shuffle it into the deck, and if you do, add this card to your hand. If you control a monster that is not a Burning Abyss monster, destroy this card. Oh, that's great. You can only use one of these effects per turn. If you control no spell or trap cards, you can special summon this card from your hand, and then it's promptly destroyed. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can only use one of these effects per turn. So don't special summon it. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target up to 3 Burning Abyss. Oh well, that's pointless. Return of the Red Eyes. If you control a Red Eyes monster, you can target 1 normal monster in your graveyard, special summon it. If this card in your possession is destroyed by an opponent's card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 Red Eyes monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You can only use each of these effects once per turn. So basically, no matter what, you're getting a Red Eyes back. Earthbound Immortal, discard 1 card, then target 1 Earthbound Immortal monster on the field. I'm not going to have any. Oh, hey, this is a zombie. Tengu the Winged Mayakashi. Let's see, a turner plus a non-turner. You can only control 1. And you can only use 1 effect once per turn. Wait. Use each of these effects once per turn. If a single monster in your possession whose original level is 9 is destroyed by battle, or an opponent's card effect, what's this? If this card is special summoned from the graveyard, you can destroy a spell or trap card your opponent controls. Okay. Okay, that's another one. Let's see. Mecha Phantom Beast Turner plus non-Turner Mecha Phantom Beast Monster. Oh, jeez. I'm not using this thing. That's at least 2 Mecha Phantom Beasts. This is... No. Not even reading it. Hey, here's a warrior. Gearfried the Red Eyes Iron Knight. Once per turn, if either player equips an equip card to this card, you can destroy those equip cards. Then you can destroy 1 spell trap card your opponent controls once per turn. You can send 1 equip card you control that is equipped to this card to the graveyard, and target 1 level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Cactus Bouncer. Cannot be special summoned while another plant monster is on the field. Neither player can special summon monsters. Oh. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about that. Crystal Conclave. Once per turn, if a face-up Crystal Beast monster, I'm not going to have any of those. Dark Dragon Ritual. This is used to summon Paladin of Dark Dragon. It's also tribute from hand or field. Total levels 4 or more during your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard. You can banish this card and add 1 Eyes spell or trap to your hand. The Claw of Hermos, which is always treated as a legendary dragon Hermos, which is good because I really wanted this. Send 1 monster from your hand or field to the graveyard. Of the type that is listed on a fusion monster that can only be special summoned with Claw of Hermos. If that card is set, reveal it, then special summon that fusion monster from your extra deck. You can only activate Hermos once per turn. This is for equip cards. Hey, this is another warrior. Zubaba Bancho Ga 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 Coat. If you control blah blah, while this card is in your hand, you can special summon this card. Wait. Ooh, that makes me want to keep Gaga Ga Head. You can special summon this card. You can target 1 Go 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 or Da. Is that Da 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 or Do Do Do? Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn, except XYZ. Upstart Golden Ninja. Once per turn, you can send 1 trap from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon 1 level 4 lower ninja monster from your deck face up defense position or face down defense position. Meteor Dragon Red Eyes Impact. This card is treated as a normal monster, will face up on the field or graveyard. While this is a normal monster, you can normal summon it to have it become an effect monster. Other Red Eyes monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. I like its numbers, but it's a 6-star. But it is a normal monster, and I can pull level normal monsters back from the graveyard. Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon. This card is treated as a normal monster, will face up on the field. You can normal summon it to have an effect. If damage calculation is performed involving this card, at the end of battle phase you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to this card's original attack. You can only use the effect once per turn. Odd Eyes Advanced Dragon. Ooh. You contribute summon this card by attributing one level 5 or higher monster. Oh, really? That would technically almost count as 2 tributes, right? Because you tribute one monster for 5 or 6, and then tribute the 5 or 6 to get this. If this card is tribute summoned, you can destroy one monster your opponent controls. And if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's original attack. When this card destroys a monster by battle, you can special summon one level 5 or higher monster from your hand or graveyard in defense position, except Odd Eyes Advanced. Oops. Oh, it's the same thing. Target one Red Eyes monster, your graveyard, special summon it. Mech Timed Blast. Target Mechaloid monster you control. Yeah, I'm not going to have any of those. Red Eyes Transmigration. This card is used to ritual summon Lord of the Red. You must also tribute monsters from your hand to field, and or banish Red Eyes monsters from the graveyard whose total levels equals 8 or more. I don't think I have Lord of the Red. 2+ level 3 monsters. I don't know if I have level 3 monsters. Once per turn, you can detach one material from this card, then target one face-up monster you control. It cannot be destroyed by battle until the end of your opponent's turn. Once per turn after damage calculation, if this card battled an opponent's monster while you have 2 or more monsters in your graveyard with the same original type and attribute as each other, you can banish that opponent's monster. If I could summon that, that might be useful. Paladin of Dark Dragon. Yes, we already went over its summoning conditions. If this card attacks a disposition monster, destroy that monster. You contribute this card, special summon one Red Eyes monster from your hand or deck. Suani, Fire of the Yangzing. 1900, that's cool. When this card you control is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to your graveyard, you can special summon one from your deck in defense position, except this one. You can only use this effect once per turn. During your opponent's main phase or battle phase, you can immediately after this effect resolves synchro summon one synchro monster using only monsters you control. A monster that gains 500 attack and defense. Saddle Star Knight Al-Sam. Whatever, warrior. 1800 defense. If this card is summoned, you can inflict 1000 damage to your opponent. Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. Cannot be normal summoned, must be special summoned for your hand by attributing one Red Eyes Black Dragon, gains 300 attack for each turn. That's cool. Oh, that's it. Okay. So when I put all of those from the one I generated all the way up to Red Eyes Black Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. I have 41 in my main deck and 8 in my extra deck. Let's see. That makes polymerization useless because these 3 can only be summoned with Claw of Hermos.